Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, reach for your phone, open YouTube Studio, and discover that while you were sleeping, one of your videos earned money. You didn't have to clock in for a shift. You didn't have to meet a client. You didn't even have to appear on camera. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? That's exactly what many people think the first time they hear about faceless YouTube channels. They assume every successful creator must have an expensive camera, a professional studio, perfect lighting, or years of experience. But if you spend enough time on YouTube, you'll notice something interesting. Some of the biggest channels rarely, if ever, show the creator's face. Instead, they use narration, animations, stock footage, screen recordings, graphics, or AI-generated visuals to tell engaging stories and teach useful information. Now, let's be clear about something right from the beginning. Faceless YouTube is not a magic shortcut to becoming rich overnight. Anyone who tells you that you'll upload one video today and make thousands of dollars tomorrow is selling you a fantasy. Building a successful YouTube channel takes time, practice, and consistency. The good news is that you don't need to be famous, you don't need expensive equipment, and you don't need to be an expert before you begin. What you do need is a willingness to learn, improve, and keep creating even when your first few videos don't perform the way you hoped. Before we go any further, I want you to change the way you think about YouTube. Most beginners think YouTube is a place to upload videos. That's only partly true. YouTube is actually a platform that connects people with content they're interested in watching. Every day, millions of people search for answers to questions, tutorials, entertainment, reviews, and explanations. Your job as a creator isn't simply to upload videos. Your job is to solve problems, answer questions, or keep people interested long enough that they want to watch until the end. Think about your own habits. When was the last time you clicked on a video? Chances are, something about the title or thumbnail made you curious. Maybe you wanted to learn something. Maybe you wanted to avoid making a mistake. Maybe you simply wanted to be entertained. That's exactly how your viewers think too. They aren't clicking because they know you personally. They're clicking because they believe your video might be worth their time. Every successful YouTube creator understands this simple idea. They don't start by asking, what do I want to upload today? They start by asking, what does my audience want to watch today? This one shift in thinking can completely change the direction of your channel. Instead of creating random videos whenever an idea comes to mind, you begin creating videos with a purpose. Every topic, every title, every thumbnail, and every sentence in your script should answer one important question. Why should someone keep watching? If you can answer that question throughout your videos, you're already ahead of many beginners who simply talk without giving viewers a reason to stay. Another mistake new creators make is trying to copy everything they see from successful channels. It's perfectly fine to learn from other creators, but don't become a copy of someone else. Instead, pay attention to what makes their videos engaging. Notice how they begin with a strong hook. Notice how they change the visuals frequently. Notice how they explain ideas clearly without wasting time. Those are techniques you can learn while still creating original content in your own voice. One of the biggest reasons people quit YouTube is because they expect instant results. They upload a video, refresh YouTube Studio every few minutes, and become disappointed when they only see a handful of views. What they don't realize is that almost every successful creator started in the same place. Many of the channels with millions of subscribers today once celebrated getting 10 views on a video. The difference wasn't luck. The difference was that they kept improving while others gave up. Imagine planting a tree. You don't expect it to grow into a giant overnight. First, it develops roots beneath the ground where nobody can see them. Your YouTube channel works the same way. During your first weeks or months, it may feel like nothing is happening. But every script you write, every thumbnail you design, and every video you edit is building skills that will help you later. Those skills become your foundation. Now let's talk about something that can make or break your channel: choosing the right topic. Many people believe they need to talk about everything to reach more viewers. In reality, the opposite is usually true. If one day you upload a video about making money online, the next day about football, then cooking, then travel, YouTube has a harder time understanding who your audience is. A focused channel gives both viewers and the platform a clearer idea of what to expect. Since this channel is about making money online, you've already chosen a direction that many people are interested in. But even within that topic, there are hundreds of possible video ideas. You could explain freelancing, Amazon KDP, affiliate marketing, AI tools, digital products, YouTube automation, budgeting, online business ideas, or beginner-friendly side hustles. The goal isn't to cover everything in one video. The goal is to solve one problem really well in each
Whenever
video.
you're looking for
your next idea, ask yourself, what question is a beginner typing into YouTube right now? Someone might be wondering how to make their first $100 online. Someone else might be searching for free AI tools to save time. Another person might want to know how to start a faceless YouTube channel using only a phone. Those questions are opportunities. If you create a helpful video that answers them clearly, people are more likely to click, watch, and come back for more. Once you've chosen your topic, don't rush straight into recording. Spend time researching it. Read articles, compare information from trustworthy sources, watch what other creators have covered, and think about how you can explain the subject in a way that's easier to understand. Your goal isn't to repeat what everyone else has already said. Your goal is to organize the information in a way that saves your viewers time and helps them learn something useful. After your research comes the script, and this is where many creators lose their audience. They begin with long introductions that don't add value. They spend the first minute talking about themselves instead of the topic. Remember this: viewers clicked because of your title and thumbnail. They want you to deliver on that promise as quickly as possible. Instead of saying, "Hi everyone, welcome back to another video." Before we start, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Begin by giving them a reason to stay. If your title is 7 Ways to Make Money Online with Just Your Phone, your opening should immediately build curiosity. Tell them they're about to discover practical methods. Explain that some work better than others, and hint that one of the methods near the end has the greatest long-term potential. This creates a reason to keep watching instead of clicking away. But as your video continues, avoid letting the pace slow down. Every few seconds, introduce a new visual, a useful example, a statistic, a question, or a practical tip. Think of your video as a conversation rather than a lecture. You want viewers to feel like they're learning with you, not listening to someone reading a textbook. The most successful educational creators don't just share information. They tell stories. If you're explaining freelancing, don't only define what freelancing is. Paint a picture. Imagine someone with no experience who learns a skill, completes a small project, earns their first payment, and gradually builds confidence. Stories help people remember information because they create emotion and context. Another important habit is being honest about what viewers should expect. Avoid promising guaranteed income or instant success. Instead, explain that different methods require different amounts of time, effort, and skill. Viewers appreciate realistic expectations, and over time that honesty helps build trust, which is far more valuable than making exaggerated claims.